Yeah. No, I totally get it. Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. No, I know I haven't recorded for ages. Yeah, you don't need to keep reminding me. Well, I've just been busy. You just have to accept it. No. Oh, okay. Okay. I know you. I'm a biggest fan. Right. Right. Okay. I'll just start the Football Manager save with Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. Well, they've been really poor in the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Hello, Dr. Klumber. Have you missed me? Oh, dearie me. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? I can't say I'm excited about this. Let's just begin with it. So, Sheffield Wednesday. Who knew? Who's this? I want him. Yeah, if you've seen my previous videos on Football Manager, you will notice that I have a preference for Sheffield Wednesday. I can't say I'm a fan anymore. It's been a horrible season. It's been a horrible season. Yeah, just say the only reason I'm doing this is for you. So if you like this video, you know, just do what you do, you bloody YouTube viewers. Ugh. Anyway, come on, positive energy. Sheffield Wednesday, yay! Yeah, got relegated, didn't they? Yeah, I say they because I've not been able to see them all year. And now I don't even live in Sheffield anymore, so why am I even bothering? But let's try and be positive. We are Sheffield Wednesday. We would like to be 22nd. This is going to be hard. It, play attacking football. Hey. Yeah, entertaining football as well. Develop players using the club's youth system. Hi, Sheffield Wednesday. Hi ho. This is going to be a ride. So what we're going to do is, we know it's the Euros, right? And I'm watching them. And if you're watching this when it's not Euros, sorry, on behalf of all the Dutch, we didn't expect to win the Euros, but we were just better than everybody else. And other than that, it made me want to play Football Manager again. And I decided, you know what? Why don't we just do another Wednesday save? Because maybe I can show you some of the things that I go through when I play this game and explain them and all that. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I'm being facetious about it. I'm actually quite excited, and I'm going to be honest with you. So the reason I'm playing Wednesday again is because I have a save. You might have seen when I saved this game. I have an older save where I took Wednesday to the Premier League in 2 seasons. We won the championship in the second season. We got fourth in the table in my first season. And then I got Wednesday to 9, 8, 7. It was absolutely amazing. And then I decided that I was not getting them any further. I'd reached the ceiling of what I could do. And I decided to take a job at Everton. And I got Everton sixth, so Euro qualification. No, because Wednesday, of all clubs, won the Carabao Cup, denying me European qualification. So, yeah, there was that. Anyway, I am excited because I know that I can do well with Wednesday. It might seem like mission impossible. Let's begin with the first things first. Our lovely chairman, and I can't be too negative about him because he did put a lot of his own money in the club and all that. he just put it in the wrong way, didn't he? So, yeah, major problem. We start with a penalty because of violation of budget rules. I had to take a sip of water there just to stop myself from crying. Yeah, basically, he sold the stadium to himself to make sure he didn't break FFP rules, which isn't allowed. So, Sheffield Wednesday are already bottom of the table, 2 wins behind everybody else. The saving grace is that this year isn't the strongest Premier League Championship. So there's actually quite a number of weak teams here. There's Wickham, Stoke, not relegation material, but not great. There's Rotherham. There's Reading's pretty good. There's QPR's okay. Preston's okay. Forest seem to be doing really badly in my saves. Norwich, I don't even want to talk about that yet, but we've also got Millwall, we've got Luton, so that offers some opportunities. Middlesbrough's doing poorly in my saves. I think in real life as well. Same with Derby. Coventry is weak. Bristol City is poor. Birmingham's poor. And then in real life, our little neighbours from Barnsley have done really well, but the game doesn't really recognise that. So it's definitely possible to do reasonably well in this league, and that is what we're going for. So the point of this series is going to be that I will talk you through how to build Wednesday or any club really to the point where you can elevate the whole club and you can really get somewhere and get the most out of your team and make it happen. And I hope you enjoy that. And like I said before, if you do enjoy it, then subscribe and stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at the problems that we have. So this is the first problem. We have another problem. I am going to show you my contract screen. So all our contracts in the first team, right? And Wednesday have a transfer budget of nil. We have a wage budget of 375, but we're spending 370 of that. And we have a scouting budget, etc., etc. So one of the key problems we have is that someone like Jordan Rhodes, whose agreed playing time is squad player, 35k a week. Now, don't get me wrong, Jordan's not terrible. I don't want to shoot him immediately. But he's also not great. There's no teamwork, no real work rate. There's no pace anymore. He's not particularly strong. Yeah, he can finish, but, it's going to take a geriatric pushchair to get him into the goal because he doesn't position himself particularly well either. He's not great off the ball. He doesn't make the right decisions for someone at 30 years old. His technique's poor. Yeah, so first things first, sell at any price. Right? Off. I want him off. I don't want him on my book. Keenan Westwood, I would love to sell him, but he's out for half a season. Half a season, and he's on 30k a week. So I want to get rid of him. I know I can't get rid of him. I'm going to dump him into the under 23s on purpose. I want to invoke some sort of reaction. Not getting anything because basically I'm going to sell or release him. He's never accepted the mutual release. So I'm stuck with him because he's injured. So why would he release himself now? He's going to get the same amount of money that I would pay him off with just by sitting in the physio's room. Barry Bannon. He's probably my only bright spark of the older players that actually make a lot of money. So Barry's staying. He's contracted for another 3 years. Keeping Barry. Joost van Aken. I've only got him on contract for a year, 2021. And he's okay. He's okay. I don't think he's a terrible defender. He's often prone to mistakes, and I never quite know where that comes from. But I've got to try and sell him. But I don't want to just ditch him. I'm going to try and sell him for half value. Let's see if we can get some money for him. Adam Reach. I could possibly use Adam, so I'm going to keep him. Again, he's not a bad player. He's not a great player either, but he does offer a number of things that I don't really have in the squad. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, I don't know what happened, mate. So maybe last save he was better than this. Let's see if we can sell him for value. Who knows? Someone might come in for him. Jack Marriott, our striker that we loaned from Derby. I don't even know if he did anything in real life. In this context, in the game that we're playing, I am paying him 18,000 a week, and he's, you know, no, no, he's fairly quick. I'm gonna try on with him. We'll see, because I can't get rid of him anyway. We'll give him the start of the season, please. Now, Callum Patterson is interesting because he can head the ball and he's got determination and bravery and jumping reach and strength and teamwork and work rate. So Callum, even though I don't think he's the best striker on the planet, he's just about championship material. I can build on him. He's a striker that I can actually build a system around. So he's staying. Massimo Luongo, staying for now. You know what? We're gonna put him on the self value. If someone comes in, great. If no one comes in, tough. Izzy Brown, lone player. I'm paying 12.5k a week. I might keep him round for now and see what he does in the early start season. Liam Palmer is actually wanted. Now, that is great because Liam is 28. He's not someone I'm going to be building around, but he's also a decent right back. That's something that I can't dismiss because my proper right back. Oh no, he is here. He is here. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get some. Um, see if I can get something for him. Joey Pelupesi. Off you go. Again, it's a position I probably need, but I'm going to have to fill it differently. And then we get to wages that I find acceptable. So Julian Burner is going to be my starting centre back. He's strong, he can head well. He's the sort of boy you want in this championship. He's tall. So yeah, he's someone I'm going to keep. Kadeem Harris, if I get a nice offer for him, if I feel there's a chance for selling him, I probably will. But for now, we'll keep him round, mainly because he can cross the ball better than most in the team, and he's fast, so he can probably feed Callum Patterson. Cameron Dawson is going to be my first choice goalkeeper. He's better than Joe Wildsmith, and he's probably better than Kieran Westwood anyway. His mentals aren't great, but fortunately, as a goalkeeper, we're not really relying on that. I could put him as a sweeper, then it's more difficult, but we're going to keep him around. Josh Winders. I'm not sure how to pronounce his surname. There's interest in him. Is it serious? No, they all want loan. They're all loans. So if I put him on the market, I might get half price for him, which, a million, not bad. At the same time, he's really versatile, and I'm getting rid of a lot of players, and he can cross. So he's staying for now. If someone wants him, they have to put an offer in. Dominic Jova is going to be my captain. He's going to be my strength. He's going to be everything because he's just my best player. It's simple as that. And we're not paying him anything. So that's great. Jay Dunkley is going to stay around, but I don't foresee he's going to be particularly important. He's out for 3 months, well, between 2 and 3 months. He's not great. Let's get rid of him. And then I've got Elias Kachunga. We'll keep him in. He might be useful. If someone comes in, he'll go. Got Moses Odebajo. I've got some interest for him. He's quick and he can cross. I'm actually going to take him off the transfer list for now. Because I don't really see why I would sell him. I'm not going to get a lot of money for him. He doesn't cost a lot. Might as well keep him around. Now, Sam Hutchinson. Yay! Yay! Sam Hutchinson! I don't get Wednesday fans. They all get so excited about how good he is and this, that, and the next thing. He's always bloody injured. He's not gonna last for 3 weeks. He's dreadful in that sense. I know he's got some good mental attributes and he's good at tackling. He's also always getting cards. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I'll probably keep him for now because he's not on a lot of money. In fairness, again, the club got that right. He was injured. They discussed re-signing him or not. They didn't offer him a lot. He took it because he knew he didn't have an option. So that's the only reason he's staying. Joe Wildsmith is wanted. If someone comes in, he's going. Isayo Delabashiru is not for loan. He's going to be someone we're going to build around. Yes. And yeah, so he's a, let's just click on him real quick. He's a bit of a talent. He's come from Chelsea. This is exactly the sort of player I want. So just to do a wavy, handy thing again, I'm here, right? That's my ceiling at the moment, and my bottom is probably even lower. And I want my ceiling up here. I want to be better. So the way that works, it's an NBA terminology. Basketball, in basketball, you have a team, and your bottom is what you can expect from that team, and then the ceiling is how much more you can expect from that team. So the better your ceiling is, the better your chances are of actually growing as a team, of becoming better and actually achieving things. Pretty straightforward. So what we want is people that are going to make us better. You can see his potential ability, according to my stuff, is 5, 4 and a bit, who knows. That's good enough. He's staying. And Andre Green, this is such an interesting one again as well, because I loved Andre Green in some of my Aston Villa saves in the past, but he doesn't seem to be all that good. His mentals are really weak. So I'm keeping him, but he's probably not going to last very long. And then I've got Alex Hunt, same story as Fisayo. He's just not going to be loaned out because I don't have a lot of players after I've sold everybody, and he's got, a nice route to development. So that's what I want, right? I want people like Alex Hunt, like Visaya Delabashiru, like Cameron Dawson, and then it stops real quick. There's just not a lot of quality in this squad. Yorfa is only 25, so that's great, and I definitely will be using him. But other than that, there's not a lot in this squad. Right. So, good back to me. Good back to me. This is the problem. And in Football Manager, I nearly call it Championship Manager. I've been playing this game for so long that it's almost, impossible for me to differentiate. But when you take over any team, that's the exercise you have to do. I'm being ruthless here. I'm literally kicking out club icons. Tom Lees is considered an icon. Jordan Rhodes, for whatever reason, I genuinely don't get it, other than I believe he's a Sheffield lad. Just have a real quick look. No, not even a Sheffield lad. He plays for Scotland. His dad, Andy Rhodes, is a goalkeeping coach and has been for a while for Sheffield Wednesday. I'll just pull that up. Yeah, let's show you that. So that seems to be the link. He's considered, a popular player at Jordan Rhodes. I don't know why. I'm keeping Barry Bannon, who's definitely an icon, but Adam Rees is considered an icon, and he's quite good enough. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're being ruthless. We are cutting. We are slashing because I need the money. I just need the money. Some cash. Give me some hope. That also means then that we have to look at what we can do from the bottom up. The club, and I laughed about this, and I'll just show you why. They want me to develop players using the youth system. As a fan, and I've been a fan of Wednesday since 2007 because that's when I moved to Sheffield, I've always felt, I lived around the corner from the training ground, always felt that one thing that Wednesday did not do well was develop its own talent. If you look at the first team squad, the only players that broke through at Wednesday that are considered first team players, so that get a decent wage, Liam Palmer. That's it. So Liam Palmer made it. Actually, when I was actively going to the club, I saw him grow and rise. And that's it. Cameron Dawson and Joe Wildsmith as well as goalkeepers. And again, that's it. Then you've got your real youngsters there, but it's not enough. So there's such a big problem with that. the fact that we can't actually have players come through at Wednesday has been a major issue for years. Because what you do if you can't find youth players to come through the system is that you go and buy Jordan Rhodes and you sign him to a ridiculous wage, and he's just not fulfilling that promise at all. We signed him. I think we signed him for more than 6 million, to be honest. But okay, 6 million, and he scored. If we exclude the loan period that he was with us, which was terrible, by the way, I don't understand how that warranted a 6 million fee. But he came in and he scored 14 goals in what? 60, 70, 83 games. 14 goals in 80 games. That is such a bad return. He's awful. And we could have played youngsters there. We've actually had youngsters disappear from the system because they didn't stand a chance. They just didn't get into the youth team. I'm thinking of David Hurst most recently, not David Hurst, his son. I can't even remember his name now. But players like that just didn't get a chance. So, have we got anything in the youth? Very, very luckily, we do. And I haven't got a clue where they've come from, because if you look at the actual status of the club, go to general facilities, that's what we want. We've got adequate youth facilities at championship level, terrible. Youth facilities are only level 2, and we've got adequate and average youth recruitment and coaching. So the club wants me to invest in the youngsters, but I don't have the infrastructure to do it. I'm actually going to ignore most of youth recruitment going forward with Wednesday. But I will pick out the talent that is there, because we've been really lucky and we've got talent here. Why Matt Penny is considered a under 23 player when he's probably our only decent left back, I haven't got a clue. So he's going back in. We've got this guy, Karide Adionin, not quite up to scratch. Cross, and he's got a bit of pace. He's not quite there, but for the pre-season, I might as well put him in the senior squad. We've got Osatse Urogide. I'm really sorry that I'm murdering that name. He's a real prospect, but he's injured. 3 to 4 months. That's really annoying, because I could do with backup on that central position. But he's going into the senior squad. I've got Kieran Brennan. He's got a bit of potential, but I don't think he's going to cut it. So he can wait. So that's the, and I should have actually put it on this here. My apologies. That's the basics of this team. There's not a lot of talent there, but this is also so typical of Wednesday. We've got a good central midfielder coming through. Liam Shaw actually played this season in real life, looked the business, and then they didn't agree a new contract with him, and within no time, Celtic swooped in and said, yeah, we'll have him. 1.4k compensation. Absolutely ludicrous. I am going to promote him to the senior squad because he's good enough. Isaac Rice, on the edge, senior squad. For now, I will put Galvin and Brennan up as well. So that's the under 23s plundered. Doesn't really matter, because the senior players don't play, will play for them, so I'm not worried about that. Then our under 18s, I mean, develop youth players. Look at the poor quality of stuff coming through here. Our best player, according to the rating, I'll go by wage actually, is Leojo Davidson. Yeah. That's supposed to be a right back. I know he's only 16, but give me a break. Right, maybe this guy is better. What's to say? No. Oh, no. And then there's this guy. So, looking at that, I can already tell you I will not be using the youth system at all. There's no point in wasting any time, money, spending on it, because they're not going to break through. They're not going to be good enough. Check your under 23s, check your under 18s. If you don't have a lot of money, Don't worry too much about building new facilities and this, that, and the next thing. Your first priority is going to have to be getting the first team up to scratch, make a plan, and stick to it. That's what we're going to be doing in the second episode. So, Dr. Klumber, back again. He's back again. Ooh, ooh. Oh, let's do an applause. Yeah. Oh, oh. That was short. Oh. Got a new toy. Just playing. Anyway, Dr. Klumber out. I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye. That went well, didn't it? Yeah, I think that. All right. Ah, here we go again.